Alright, welcome back guys. We are here for round 2. Looks like a mulligan though. 2 lands, only 1 color, and not the right color. So yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Shockingly, I think I might keep this. Spawning bed I'm going to put on the bottom. We need some gas. Not doing anything at this rate till turn 4. Against red white allies, which I suppose is okay. I wish we hadn't mulliganed because an aggressive deck is exactly what we don't want to see. Especially one with a bunch of allies giving vigilance. Nothing we can do here. Gonna take 3. Sky Spawner is not the ideal for the situation, but against these ally decks, if you can hang on for a few turns and just survive, you have a really good chance to come back. I don't really want to put the Scion in front of the McKinley Patrol, but I will put the Sky Spawner in front of the Court Castigator. I actually could double block the McKinley Patrol as well. I might do that. I like that my opponent is pre-combating his creatures that aren't allies. So take 3, go to 14. I mean, we could potentially get blown out here. The safe play is probably just to put the Sky Spawner in front of the Court Castigator. What do I want to do? Let's see. The Court Castigator is going to cause me more damage, but the McKinley Patrol granting everything. You know what? I can make the same block next turn with the Incubator Drone. So I think I'm just going to kill the Court Castigator if I can. May get blown out, maybe not. Yeah. Sure. I mean, that's a good target for an outnumber. Prevented a bunch of damage, so we're good with that. So do we want to bounce something? Can't. So that makes it easy. Let's go Incubator Drone. Yeah, so I think we just wait. Bane against an allies deck is like a 4 or 5 for 1, so if we can get that going, we're good to go. Alright, so looking for probably a combat trick. I'm guessing it's the tandem tactics that's about to blow us out, but I don't think we have an option. We can't take this kind of damage. He's trying to decide if it's worth it. It probably is. I would do it. Oh, Lithomancer's focus. You can only save 1. He's going to save the Court Castigator. Gotcha. Sure. It's actually not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. He's playing a bunch of combat tricks. Well, I sure wish I had one of those Scions back now. I think here we just play the Merc Strider again for no value. See how many more combat tricks he's got. Sure strike. He's played what, 1, 2, 3 combat tricks? He's extremely susceptible to a Bane of Beliked, though. If we survive long enough. So we're at 6. Next turn we can play it. If we're not dead. Take 5 this turn, go to 6. Oh, see, he has a combat trick. If he has an ally, now's the time to play it. Oh, not an ally. Huh. I wonder what that's all about. Yeah, I could sacrifice this and draw 2 cards, right? But that's not gonna save me. So I mean, maybe I'm just showing him cards here, but I've already played 1 game against him. Oh no, I haven't. This is the first game. Yeah. So I take minimum of 5 this turn. Yeah, I think we're just dead, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right. So we did mulligan. We had a bad draw. So not a lot we can do there. Pathwayer seems sort of good. I didn't see any colorless. Didn't see any flying. I think the deck is fine. I think the Pathway Arrows is one thing I might want to consider just because I know he's playing X1s, but I only saw 1. I mean, he beat me with 2 creatures because I didn't play anything. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it back. Let's see what he has for us. Perhaps the Rising Miasma. Oh, was that this draft? I don't remember if I have that in the board. I don't think that was this draft. I remember seeing it, but I don't think I picked it. Yeah, that's right. So we'll see. I think the deck is good. Aggro would be probably our worst matchup, though. We really need like a 1-drop, 2-drop. And we don't have like any 2-drops. A decent 3-drop that could block would be fine too. Sky Spotter was like we needed it because we needed something to play, but Sky Spotter was like the worst draw possible because the Court Castigator, you know, he can't be blocked by a Scion, so already half the card is kind of null if you're already, you know, if you're already defensive. And then he's playing a ton of counter spells, which I suppose I could have put in the spell show, but I just hate leaving up mana. I'm just not a control player. I don't have the patience for it, I guess. I do like playing the Nullifier. That's a card I can get behind. I want to see my Guardian of Tazim on turn 5. I guess Turn 6 is a better turn to play it, but turn 5 would be fine. So the problem with this hand is that I have no way to feed my Wasteland Strangler or my Mindraker. And that makes it a little challenging. I do have the Skyline Cascade, which is nice. And what am I hoping to get if I mulligan? I'm hoping to get a 1-drop or a 2-drop, right? And try and get out early. I need to ingest something. It just drives me crazy when I mulligan and my opponent, or not my opponent, when I mulligan and then one of my cards that I didn't want to have in the first place is like in the exact same position. It didn't even move. Like, this is probably a worse hand, but we get a scry. We're looking for we're looking for a swamp, not a 7-drop. We're probably in a tough position here. I don't really see us winning this game based on what I've seen so far. A 1-drop, that's nice. A land that isn't an island, that's, you know, half the battle. Jeez. Take 3. We know what we got there. Probably getting outnumbered this turn, I guess. Maybe not. What would be even better is if he just didn't attack. He's played a lot of lands for a ally deck. Maybe he runs out of gas a little bit. That would really help. Keep us in it. That's not going to help. Jeez. I mean, I assume he attacks with just that. We have nothing ingested, so the rune processor is even a little less good. The Akum Firebird's a serious problem, though. I need a Grave Birthing in my hand when I Bone Splinters it that I can also cast. I guess I got a couple turns before he can actually bring it back. But I pretty much have to destroy it this turn. And then he starts attacking with both his other creatures again, I assume. I mean, otherwise I play a Mindraker for no value, and then Bone Splinters next turn. We should keep him back still, but then he's one turn closer to bringing it back. No, I think we just get rid of it now. Plus he's tapped out and can't use any combat tricks. Which I assume he's holding at least one of. Although he might have attacked with more if he had. Oh, great. Oh no, he only has 5. I was gonna say. Question is whether he attacks, and if he does, I'm probably in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble anyway. Jeez, this guy put a good red-white allies deck together. I can't block anything, so yeah, I'll take 5. and then just hope he doesn't hit a... That's not a bad draw. We just gotta hope that he doesn't hit a land next turn, because if he does and he brings back the Firebird, I take... He attacks with everything, and I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the air. It's lethal if he plays a land next turn and just attacks. I think I'm just dead. If he plays a land, I'm just dead. If he doesn't play a land, I got 2 turns. That's only if he's willing to do an Alpha Strike. Yeah, we're dead. Alright guys, this has been round 2, 1 to go. I'll be back shortly, thanks.